Good morning. Hello. We are continuing where we left off. This is back to back. This should be the final episode for this part. We get to hang out with Yuri at the protagonist's house, and then I will be ending it before we continue beyond the path of no return, which is Sayori's room. We will not be entering Sayori's room on the final day. I learned my lesson. Actually, no, I haven't learned my lesson. I just know better. Okay. So, we are here. I actually just didn't even end the game. So, it's already Sunday. I feel like I probably could have ended... Here's the thing, I feel like I could have probably ended the... I could have ended the last video as the final video of Yuri's playthrough, and then we go and do Sayori's. I might do that. So if this is an hour-long video or an hour-and-a-half long video, you know why. So yeah, it's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can do it if we try, just the two of us. Meanwhile, we have been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. So we're gonna skip. We're gonna hang out with Sayori, which we've already read all this in the last video. So yeah, most of the extra stuff in this just won't happen. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little bit early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. And I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. Yuri's in her... vest. It's not a vest, that's a sweater. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. Sure, it'll be fine. You didn't get the cantaloupe! Why was it the first thing that came to my mind was a freaking cantaloupe? I wasn't even thinking of a cantaloupe, I was thinking of a pumpkin. 1 second. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously. This makes me feel a bit anxious. You have a pretty normal room, to be honest with you. I mean, it doesn't look like my room. My room has 2 bookshelves and a desk, and computers, and a chair, and that's about it. Your room looks more furnished. Granted, this is just like the computer room, not really the bedroom. First thing oh yeah, we already read this. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. That's Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. Go Yuri's wrist. She pushes both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancement. Atmospheric enhancement. You know, mood lighting, aromatic candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it this far. Of course. I wanted to help our guests. I wanted to take our guests to a faraway place. Although maybe we'll just stop by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget you're a pretty intense person. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. That's so. That makes me feel relieved. And I'm kind of happy. Aw. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. He pulled out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here. So I happen to have a few of these. Or is it incense? So I happen to have a few of these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think it would look amazing, don't you? I really wish we had a version of DDLC that actually continued. Like, didn't have the big twist and you got to continue and actually experience the, we got to experience the, like, festival and everything. 1 second. I returned. I took a small break. I had to go. I get a message about VTuber stuff again. Sorry about that. And I also went and helped my grandma and got her in the living room and everything. So I should be able to finish this out and then I will go and take a break and we'll start the next video afterwards. Probably tomorrow. I'm not sure. I got work to do. I think that'd be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Of this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Do you like essential oils? What type of essential oils? That is the question. That is the question. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I don't. When I hear essential oils, I think of the crazy like moms on Facebook who are like, "Oh, you should like tape potatoes to the bottom of your feet, and then it'll turn black, and it takes all the bad things out of your body." Or rotting, or just rotting. When I hear essential oils, I think of the scammers who are just like, they're just trying to get your money and stuff, right? I'm not thinking of, this stuff. I think this is a little bit more normal. It's like incense, right? Like my grandpa always had incense out. Like he would go outside and like sit on the porch and just drink like, I think a whiskey or something, like a whiskey and a Coke, and he would just have incense just out there, and they smelled good and they made you very relaxed, and you just listen to like the wind chimes just chime and the birds and stuff. Very relaxing. I don't think he does that anymore, but it was just super relaxing. I'm guessing this is what she's talking about, not like the crazy like essential oil stuff for like all cure all the cancer and stuff. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on what oils or herbs you choose, it can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, this smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this for? It is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? I think it's for like romance. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Give me 1 second. She said it was jasmine essential oil. Jasmine essential oil. Jasmine essential oil. Uses antidepressant. Really Uh, wow. So she's actually playing she's playing the long con here. So basically, it's meant for antidepressants. I can't say this if, for basically it's for it's an antidepressant sedative and it's supposed to make you feel more horny, more sexual desire or something. Makes you feel romantic or in love. Yes, apparently that's what jasmine oil is for. She's playing the long con here. I knew it was something like that. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more of a relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds more. It does sound suitable. Man, she's so thirsty. She's thirsty. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over there. We will be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut pieces of a ribbon to hang in the doorway of the classroom. Maybe we can fasten the paper and the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. It is creative, Yuri. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yeah, you're a little bit thirsty. Yuri giggles her red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels for sharing something that she enjoys. Here's the marker, Bima. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbon. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw all different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. She reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Yeah? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has a neat pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah. Well, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? You promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. Yeah, Yuri likes knives. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oof, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I kind of think it suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxed her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ima, why would you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri, are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do? Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. You're being squeamish. I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri presses my finger to her mouth and licks the wound. Her little tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand away. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How can I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. I guess you just wanted to try to help, right? She's really thirsty. Yuri, I think this is the most thirsty we've seen Yuri. Wasn't Natsuki kind of... They had that moment where they're fighting about the icing, right? And then, like, you, like, push Natsuki against the wall, right? And, like, it's very, like, tense and whatnot. 1 second. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think you're just overreacting a little bit. Ooh. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. I trick Yuri's and lick her index finger in return. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri's calling me weird? I have no response to that. Why do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Attention is quickly lifted. We can resume our respective activities. Oh, it's Yuri's knife cuts the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. I don't remember any of this from the original game. Did it get changed, or was that how it always went? But there was a very sweet moment where they're like sitting together and they're like, I think Yuri's holding the protagonist's face or something. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected. And will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Oh, thanks. It's something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint table tablets. 1 second. I'm returned! I've taken so many small breaks. I keep getting a response. Someone called me a dork, and my first response to being called a dork is to call them rude. Because apparently a dork is slang for, I think, a whale penis or something. Something weird like that. And I just always find that really funny. And I get called a dork a lot. I don't know why. But I do. A lot. But yeah, so I get called a dork a lot. And now my response is always, I don't want to be a whale penis. But apparently that is what it means. Apparently. That is what it means. Give me a moment. No, I need to stop pausing. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit for watercolor paint tablets. I actually have 2 watercolor paint things. I actually need to use them because they're kind of cool. Bought it for like $5 a piece, I think. I went to the store. As some thrift store was selling a bunch of them. There was like everything in the store was like I think $3 to $4. And I think I bought like 4 of them, and I bought 3 of them, and I sold 1. And I have 1. I have 1 more to sell. One of the items you already asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, you'll be too diluted. She's piffering in her room. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use the small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, and then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to Yuri quickly, unrolling her sleeve. pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me, takes it upon herself to wrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So, I thought we could do something simple. That would look very nice. I think I know what she was doing. I think I know what she was doing. You don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know why I lost my face. Sorry, that was my bad. This thing doesn't like me for some reason. It keeps losing me. It's also just not in the best place. Really need to get this fixed at some point. 1 second. I fixed my camera. I'm so sorry for all the mini breaks we're taking. I know it's kind of annoying, but like, I can't help it. I think I know what she was doing, by the way. You don't know what she's doing, but you'll find out soon if you have never watched this game. Yuri has a tendency. She has habits. Thought we could do something that would look very nice. I would like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We'll hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be a lot more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling up the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides. Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner. Serve as the color guide while we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it that way. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with when I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't really matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me, makes things feel a little bit nicer. I do agree with that. I like to hang out. Like when I have friends come over, I get really anxious because like we'll just be doing our own thing. I'll be on my computer and they'll be on their computer and we'll just be like talking here and there and just doing whatever. I feel anxious when it gets too quiet. I really want to get into a relationship where I can just do whatever, you know? Like I can just like sit down, be like next to someone and just focus on doing what I'm doing and have them be in the room and they're doing their own thing and we're just hanging out. That's what I want. It's very relaxing. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel the way about things like anime and games, where simple sharing the experience of someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you would understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yuri goes back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me is all. So I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush and fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Ah, here it is. Here's the thing where Yuri's. Oh, look at that. Here. I pat Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Ah, something wrong. It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice. Keep my hand against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? I think this is probably one of their more romantic moments in DDLC, in my opinion. Is that the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri gently wraps. Yuri's gently. Yuri's gently. Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah, sorry. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Oh, the moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier and like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it is pretty natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too, me too. Yeah. Touch me. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. Won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can leave a lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. I almost didn't die. Almost. You say like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it'd be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it was your first time at all. It wasn't your fault at all. And the important thing is we get everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of our things. Oh. Gathering all of our things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Unfortunately, it is the last time this can happen. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. So, we are nearing the end. I'm going to save. I don't know if there's a picture for this. I'm going to save it. We're gonna, yeah. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. And about today, it's fine that we didn't get as much time as we wanted. Because we can do it again. Whenever you want. You can come over and we can just go out somewhere. Forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Vima. Yuri takes a step closer and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Yuri, aww. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I didn't even get a chance to, as Yuri simply pulls back. Sayori. Eh? Ah, hi, Bima. Theory, just now we were. It's okay, Bima. I just stopped by to say hi. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine, right? Of course. Theory beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Theory waves goodbye. Theory, I'm gonna save. We're gonna save here. Yeah. I think this should be all. This should all be. This is all repeat dialogue. She's not. Yeah. I'm gonna pick. I didn't get to pick this option last time. I'm gonna pick it. Then we're gonna reload, and we're gonna do the other option just so that I have Sayori. You always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how you were much happier. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now. Feelings right now, but please trust me that I know it's best. And I will make you happy in the end. I promise to help get things back to where they were. I I see. Sari forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression. This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this. Theory. It's okay. Please just smile and punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this the whole time, but there's no happiness down this path. That's why I came here, just so I can get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right, but I just want to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sari's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Aww. Touching your head with hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't know how to respond. Sari looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Yuri, I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Sari through the feelings and help her down the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sari's feelings as it is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back where they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sari will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. So I'm going to save here. I'm kind of wondering, since we didn't, I think there's unique dialogue. The better Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Sorry. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way, but I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. How basically turned in her confession. It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows who's best for her, right? Jeez. Yeah, get out of my head. Oh. Now we're gonna reload. So if we go any further, the game will lock us and we'll be stuck. We won't be able to do anything else. I'm gonna reload here. Are you sure about this? Yes. Load it here. And we're gonna pick the other option just so she gets this, because I can't help it. Now we're going to. That's pretty much the end of the episode. I need to reload to here. This will be the final save. We're doing Sayori's route, but that will be for Friday. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm going to save the game here, so it saves over this, and we're going to run to the main menu. I have a new picture. Let me see. This is Yuri's third poem. We also got Yuri's image here. I don't think we got anything else. We get the protagonist's bedroom. Yeah. We got Yuri's picture. Act 1, write all 3 poems for Yuri. This is in the thumbnail, by the way. If you didn't see it, it's really faint. I tried to hide it, but you know. I think that's everything. We have another image somewhere. I don't see another image, though. I kind of figured there was an image for turning down the Yuri, but apparently there's not, which that's fine. I was just doing it as more of a test. That's everything. Now I'm gonna go to files. Happy Thoughts is still here. That's about it. I don't see anything else. Everything else should start showing up after we do the final playthrough. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. This will be the end of Yuri's route. We're going into Sayuri's route, which should be probably the shortest. And then we'll actually finish the game and do Monica's route. She's like after the force reset, we get to experience that. I'm not looking forward to it. I just have this deep sense of dread in my like chest, and I don't like this feeling. Not one bit. I don't like this feeling at all. But yeah, so I think that's everything. Also, this is a really cute picture. We got this last time, but I didn't show it because I had already ended the video. I didn't want to reload it. We go to pictures, and it's down here. It's one of the promo images. We used the word horror during the poem minigame, and it gave us this picture. And these pictures are so cute, I made them my background. Ooh. But yeah. That's about everything. I'm actually kind of wondering how Sayuri's route's gonna go. Because I don't remember much about her route. I know... I know some things. I remember some of the images, but I don't remember, like, do you get a third poem? She usually leaves on the 3rd day, right? She don't get to see her poem. I'm wondering if it's like Yuri Natsuki's, where if you do Sayuri's route, if you do Natsuki or Yuri's route, Sayuri leaves on the 3rd day. But I'm wondering if we were to do Sayuri's route on the 3rd day, if we would be able to see her 3rd poem, and would we also follow after her when she leaves? That's what I'm wondering. I do think it is mandatory to do the event with Natsuki or Yuri. I think that's like a permanent canon event that you always have to do. I'm not sure, though. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to talk about other than I hope you enjoyed the series. I'm having a lot of fun. I always like dread coming back to this game because I know what to expect. I know the moment I get on this game, it's just like I enjoy it, but it's really hard for me to get on the game. That is what I've noticed. It is extremely difficult for me to get myself to get on this game, which is weird. Like, it's very weird. Like, I like DDLC, but I just have this dread, this horrible dread about getting on and actually playing it. But the moment I get on and start playing it, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun. I'm reading the game. I'm yawning because I yawn about every freaking thing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.